Bella. I'm Barbara Zippi, your host for Ciao Bella Living Italian Style today. Usually, I've been bringing you adventures from Abruzzo on my travels to Italy. And we're going to have a different kind of show today. We're actually going to give you an insight into a big popular resort for Italian Americans right in most of our own backyards if you're from Delaware, Pennsylvania, or New Jersey. And that's the Wildwoods. And by the Wildwoods, I mean North Wildwood, West Wildwood, Wildwood Crest, and that popular boardwalk Wildwood. It's a popular destination for Italian Americans from the mid-1950s and beyond. It has built up, but prior to that, the 1950s still had the railroad that went through all the way to Wildwood Crest, actually. It's no more, but people have been going to the Jersey Shore forever. So we're also going to bring you an exciting stop on the Jersey Shore at one of the ice cream parlors from Dom Giordano Talk Radio. And we're going to show you behind the scenes at those airplanes that fly along the Atlantic Ocean on the shore towns and carry those banners. We went behind the scenes of their airfield, and that's really cool. So in the meantime, let's start with a tram car ride. This is my favorite thing to do. Now, unfortunately, I got stuck in this rainstorm that you'll see on the way back. We thought it was going to last only a few minutes, but a torrential rain hit. And actually, I got some great pictures. That Ferris wheel, by the way, is always lit all year long. I drive into town because our place is winter summer, and in the wintertime when you're coming over the Rio Grande Bridge, you could see the lights of the Ferris wheel flashing. They do some great animations. Who's ever doing that? They're really terrific. Now, here you're going to hear some of the, see that lightning? Oh, this was really great. I just didn't know what we were getting on it, and you can hear some of the sounds. That driver is Gary. Gary, wonderful guy. Know him from the condo, Ocean Towers, where we live. And he is a driver, if you see him on your one of your tram car rides down there. And he was brave driving through that lightning and thunder. Now, here's our daytime shots. Now, when you go down to the beach and the boardwalk, Cressy Avenue and the boardwalk is the first road. The tram car named Gig is for one of the oldest train engineers, retired from his regular job, and they named the tram car because he's still driving into his 90s. So say hello to Gig. It's a beautiful ride to do. A round trip on the tram car lasts a half an hour from the beginning at the Crest to North Wildwood and a half an hour back again. And I always think it's the best tram car ride or best amusement ride on the boardwalk. On the left there, you'll see we were riding with my mom, and on the right-hand side is my niece Maria, one of the great-grandchildren. Bob is in the back. And actually, I used the tram car for a birthday party one year. We piled everybody in. A secret to the tram car, if you get to go and you're 3 people, 2 or 3 people, get the car immediately after the engine. Now, there is some controversy, and I did not include the pictures of the new truck that they have taking the place of some of these motor vehicles. And others are decorated with sponsors. But try to get yourself on the first car behind this engine and try to look for one of the yellow traditional tram cars. We're going to see how long their engines hold out. They're originally from one of the World's Fairs. So I hope you enjoyed my salute to the tram car sightseers and the great job they do transporting everybody back and forth. So when you're down in the Wildwoods, there's so many amazing things that happen. And when I say the Wildwoods, I really have to say Cape May is so close by. You have Ocean City, you have Stone Harbor, Sea Isle City. I can't forget Mayor Len Desiderio in Sea Isle. Wildwood has 4 mayors. My forgiveness for not knowing the West Wildwood mayor, but you have Ernie Troiano, who is the mayor of Wildwood. You have Don Cabrera, who is the mayor of Wildwood Crest. And you have, I will think of his name, the mayor of North Wildwood. My apologies, Patrick Rosanelli. That's it. So these mayors have been transforming the Wildwood Island. I've been going there since I was a baby. My grandfather built a brick cinder block house on Wisteria Avenue and New Jersey Avenue in the Crest in the 1950s for his 8 children to go down there and not grow up summertime in the city. So we've been going down there since the 50s. In the meantime, it has expanded. The business districts are expanding. Pacific Avenue has new things. There's Byrne Plaza. Free entertainment in practically every township, whether it's on the bay or the beach, even at the ferry, even at the Cape May Lewis Ferry, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away. Ocean City has things. So check out the shore towns. Everybody has their favorites. And if you're watching this on YouTube, comment to let us know what shore town you go to. So right next to the sightseer office, there's a really great Hershey's ice cream coffee parlor and coffee shop, cafe. And they have a great cappuccino and espresso and macchiatos. And this is Dad Danny with talk show host Dom Giordano, who we invited over for a tram car ride and an ice cream. Now, stay on this picture for a while. Dom didn't go on that tram car ride in the rain, but his wife Ro and daughter-in-law and I went all the way down to North Wildwood. We dropped them off, and you saw that the rain that I returned in solo. So I'm just thankful that Ro Giordano didn't get soaking wet. Anyway, we enjoyed some Hershey ice cream. This is a family affair. Dad Danny is down at that grill, and he's usually doing French fries or crepes or a variety of things, fried Oreos, you name it, they're doing it. This is Mom Susan. She's behind the front counter, always near the cash register. And they have great water ices and gelatos, breakfast sandwiches, lunch sandwiches, snacks. It's a great place to go to get something right before you hop on the tram car. You can see it in the back. And there's son Danny, who just loves. They all love being Italian. They're all from South Philly. So I had to get their picture with Dom Giordano. And Danny loves to serve cappuccino and espresso. You sit out at one of those little tables outside on the boardwalk. Of course, I have to show you the cappuccino that I got and the espresso he made for himself. And then he cut 2 pieces of panettone. Not on the menu. However, you never know what surprise you're going to get from them. So make sure you say to them you were watching Ciao Bella if you happen to stop by. This was a crepe. This is the view from the table. That's the ocean. And people watching any time of the day, afternoon, night, all the way through to the middle of October, the boardwalk's jumping. And this was a lunch crepe. And there you have another shot of the Hershey's ice cream store underneath on Cressy and the boardwalk at the bottom of Ocean Towers condo building. So this is the creativity of the menu board, which we can't see the menu and we would be getting very hungry. I forgot to mention Rose. Rose is the grandmother. She makes the pizzelles, I should say, that are on the counter there by the cash register. So get yourself a little bag when you're there. They're delicious, and she makes them fresh all the time. So when talking about the seashore towns in the South Jersey shore, when you talk about the Wildwoods, the Parkway, there's so many exits to go for the different shore towns. Down at the end, exit 0, is the infamous Cape May exit. If you haven't been down to just sit on the dock of the bay, literally, and watch the Cape May Lewis ferry come in or take off from its terminal, in the last few years, they have made a beautiful restaurant, a park, an outside concert venue for free concerts. It's a really nice secret that many of the tourists don't know about. So it goes all year long, too. So that's another nice treat because the ferry runs all year long. So if you haven't been down to Cape May ferry, pay a visit there. Cape May Point, you can never go wrong, especially for the 7 o'clock flag lowering ceremony that they do for a veteran. Every evening, there's a big wait to reserve your veteran's flag for that casket flag raising. And a lot of activities in Cape May besides the convention center and their little boardwalk over there. And of course, their strolling area that they have all the shops on. Even in the fall, in the wintertime, Cape May's jumping. We have used that place all year long. My parents retired down there. For 30 years, they lived in the Wildwoods on the bay. And Cape May in December is beautiful. Cape May in January is still beautiful. You will always find the Lobster House open down there. So give yourself a chance to, if you're around the Wildwoods, make your way over to Cape May for one of any of the numerous activities that they offer. That was just the tip of the iceberg. Now I want to tell you about a really great field trip I took with my friend Nancy White, who just loves taking pictures and videos, and I dragged her along on this adventure. So this adventure is the location of Cape May Airfield. So Cape May Aerial, if any of you have ever been down the shore from Cape May to Atlantic City and beyond, you have seen these airplanes flying over the Atlantic Ocean towing a banner. Well, this summer, the Italian-American Herald worked in conjunction with Cape May Aerial. There's our banner in the sky, thanks to one of our beachgoers, Karen Bogosian, sent me that photo. And if you see it in the sky and put it on the Italian-American Herald's Facebook page, or send it to me at my Ciao Bella email address, we'll send you a free copy of the Gravy Wars cookbook and stories on South Philly recipes and attitudes. It's a great book by Lorraine Rinaldi. So I took a drive. Here's our graphics that you'll see, the Gravy books. If you put it on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook and tag the Italian-American Herald or Ciao Bella Living Italian Style, we will mail you at our cost a free copy of Gravy Wars. Thanks to our sponsor, Lorraine Rinaldi, for helping me with this promotion. Now, owner Jeremy, I drive up to deliver his newspaper. He's great at Cape May Aerial. And I go, Jeremy, can I take some footage? And we went, my girlfriend Nancy White and I went at noontime, who knew? It was around 1 o'clock, and I guess they were all coming in for either a fuel stop, change their banner, a little bit of lunch, maybe a bathroom break. But we must have gotten 5 airplanes taking off and coming. Can you hear that sound in the back? The airfield is outside of the shore towns on Route 47. It's been there for like almost 50 years. And the owner of the company actually used to fly in the summertime. And we're watching some of the footage as these planes, I just cannot believe that they're in the sky. But they're amazing. And so you could see one is in the foreground, lined up to take off. So this is their runway. Nancy did get a few greenhead bites by being out in the field. But now, when we see some of these other flights, they have to be in flight to pick up the banner that's laying in that field, because the banner is too heavy for them to take off with the banner from the field. So he was just taking off to loop around. And the same goes for this airplane. I don't think that they all come in always at the same time, but like I said, this happened to be lunchtime. Now there's the hangar where some of the planes stay, but on the right-hand side, of course, they have their own fuel tanks. So there's a plane there fueling up with a pilot. Pilots come from various places for the summertime and make the run. Our run goes for the banner from Cape May to just beyond Atlantic City and back again. Other banners can fly shorter distances or in other regions. I mean, they'll do any place in the tri-state area. They'll even fly over stadiums if you have a special event coming up, or the Delaware River. They are the coolest things to see. Here's one of the banners. Banners could be simple letters, or you can have a whole graphics banner made. But it was great to be there. So now you have, besides the pilots, you have a whole crew on this field. Somebody's coming in. You have the guy that's the shed where all the banners are. Our guy has to take them out of there, put them in the middle of the field. It's exactly what you're going to see he's doing. He's carrying these long banners. Other guys are picking up ones because the planes drop their banners and continue to soar and turn around. So they're in flight when they swoop down and pick up their banners, and they're in flight when they drop their banners. I have to say that this was one of the coolest things to witness. Here we go. There we go.
Wow. So he's picking up the banners after they've been dropped, and then he'll roll them up, tie them up, and then he'll bring them back to that shed over there. You'll be able to see all the banners.
Well, that was a cool shot that what we got.
We got it.
So that was a great. It was a great day. I don't know how else to tell you how much fun we had, and I do want to explain to you, if you want to see anything about that, you could go into the archive issues of the ItalianAmericanHerald.com and look through May, June, July, August, and you'll see Jeremy's Cape May Aerials promo in the newspaper. And now he's also starting to do drone shows. A while ago, he invested in some drone equipment, and it's really cool to see what he could do with in the nighttime sky for an upcoming event or a township celebration or who knows what. If you just have the budget for a drone show in for your event, why not? So in the meantime, we're excited to bring you some of the back stories on the New Jersey beach town, shore towns. The beach towns are in Delaware. The shore towns are in South Jersey. And stay tuned for another episode of Ciao Bella. Don't forget to like this, share it with a friend, watch us on YouTube, put a comment in. We're always interested to hear what you have to say. And thank you for joining me today and my adventure in the Wildwoods.